Hello and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we show you a match of the A Link to the Past randomizer All Dungeon Key Sanity Tournament 2021. We are in round 2 with the match between Frostbite and Humbugh. At the buttons we have Philistia and Safikel, sorry if I mispronounced your name. And in the booth we have Koi and Captain. Say hello.
I think it's 2022, but hi.
It might be.
Did I set
Yeah,
the
you
wrong
said 21.
year? Oops.
You said 21.
Okay, it's of course it's 2022.
That's close enough.
We discovered
hello.
time travel.
Yay, we did it. Yep. How's it going, everybody? I am Captain, joined by Koi and Sid, and yeah, we're the round 2 of the All Dungeon Key Sanity Tournament here in 2022. I think I got that one right. How you doing, Koi?
Oh, I'm all right.
So, you know,
I'm definitely not daytime drinking.
Yeah, me neither. Does root beer count? I have root beer. It has beer in it. No? Okay.
So
yeah.
I believe we're doing boot start, according to the boots I see there. People like boots for some reason. Something about going fast.
People like going fast, yeah, I think so. We'll see. I'll get going here in just a few seconds. Expect to see a lot of good execution from these two runners.
Just like every other matchup in this tournament at this stage, everyone's really good.
Yeah.
Frostbite and Humbugh are no exceptions to that. We're having differing starts here, though. Frostbite going for an Uncle start. You don't see this too often in Key Sanity.
Yeah, see Humbugh,
especially with boot start.
Yeah, you're making use of those boots right away. Check it out, the Bonk Rocks here.
Yeah, Humbugh doing the more normal standard opener, especially for Key Sanity. Just heading over to check the bush crab and stuff. Oh, he's actually not going up to check lumberjack. That's unusual with the boot start, I think, because like usually you would either do it now or do it later with boots, but now we're doing it and we have boots already. So when do you go check that? I guess whenever you kill Aga, right?
I guess so, but you know, Frostbite with that uncle round, he found himself a glove that are in the chest by the uncle, so that's interesting find. And you see that it's a small key, our first of many small keys in the scene. Small key to Misery Mire. As we pull a big key out of the Lost Woods, it is the big key to the desert. It is going to be needed.
Yeah, Frostbite getting real lucky there with all those bomb drops and the glove. Like Uncle Start is, I mean, you don't normally do it in Key Sanity for a reason, but here it's actually really good. And even getting to do Back of Escape before we head into Kakariko. With a mirror, no less. Well, not going to help him in Kak, but, you know, good to have for now. The thing with Uncle Start in Key Sanity, especially 80 keys, because you're going to want to do Aga later, right? Like, that's something that's going to happen. You have to do Aga. So the two locations in Aga Tower are just regular item locations, so you kind of want to pair that with going to Front of Escape.
Exactly.
So you might see Humbugh put off going to Uncle for a while, hoping to get to do a bunch of those checks all together. So all that leading to a mirror can be pretty significant.
And it looks like Frostbite is going to show us what's on the Aga ledge today. As it gets this tree pull out of the way.
Yeah, he keeps checking for resources. He's looking for money right now. Money's the big thing.
And speaking of money, hey, there's 20 rupees on the lumberjack ledge.
Worth.
Yeah.
Looks like there's plenty of plenty of money though in Kakariko. Humbug's gonna be able to get his last 20 here. And a hook shot, nice.
Shot there in the well. More money, more bombs, plenty of resources, more health. Looking good. And I hope you weren't hoping for an ice rod hunt today because it's just there on the bottle vendor.
Look at that heads up play to use super speed to get around Kak slightly faster.
Yeah, save those frames wherever you can.
I don't even think of doing stuff like that.
And early fire starts there with the lamp there in the chicken hut.
Yeah, no dark rooms today. Although I doubt it's a big concern for our runners.
Yeah, I don't really see that being a problem for these guys, but library just a piece of heart today.
Frostbite deleted every single block in that room.
Can't say I blame him, huh?
You know, I don't think that's actually faster. I don't think it's slower. It's just funny. It might be faster.
You have to push the blocks out of the way anyway. You might as well just delete them as you go. So, okay, get a blind check of the race game here, as you often do in a key sanity mode, because it's usually something like a key.
Yeah, there's just so many more items that you need to pick up, so it's a lot more likely that it's going to be something good. Ice Palace key is not the best, but it can be nice for routing. You always want to have at least one key to make the routing nicer, but you could do it with 0. All right, Humbug done with Kakariko. Where are we going now? I doubt he's going to the castle. Yep, going south.
More of the standard play you would expect to see in a normal mode here. I'm gonna go see what's at the dam here.
Yeah, I imagine he'll wait to go to the castle until at least he has a weapon. If he gets desperate, he might do it with bombs, but you want to find a good weapon before you do that.
There's the moon pearl.
And the hookshot does, in fact, count as a weapon when we're talking about mini Moldorms. I'm gonna make quick work of these guys. But does it lead to anything good?
Think heart. There's a compass. More heart. Key. Let's go wood.
So no. It did not lead to anything good.
I mean, Skullwood's key ain't terrible. It's like an Ice Palace key, I guess.
Well, this is good for Humbug because you know, the less stuff he finds here, the more likely he is to say, ah, fine, I'll go to the escape, and he'll end up getting that mirror.
One of the many out of the way checks here in the light world. There's Ice Rod Cave, there's Agina's Cave. It's just some of the worst one-off locations. Will this be it? No, just 20 bucks.
Humbug setting up his water walk by dashing out of the cave next to the pit. So we'll at least see a flipper check. I know I personally like to do just hobo here and then save and quit and save the waterfall fairy for later, but I think most players do go to the waterfall fairy.
Yeah, it's a pretty common play when you have boots like this.
Yeah, looks like he'll probably go waterfall fairy and then come back out and do hobo. I know my thinking is hobo, even when you have all the items for it, hobo is still terrible. So I like to get it out of the way quickly while I'm like walking on the water. Where waterfall fairy can be nice later as well.
And some bombs there on Hylia Island. We're gonna chat with our friendly hobo under the bridge. Will he have anything good for us today? Survey says no.
All right, so Humbug has a bunch of gross options now. We can go over to Sahasrahla Eastern, go check Agina, which is effectively orphaned, or just, you know, go to the escape.
And he looks like he's gonna go with the ladder here.
Yeah, and he'll find the glove here, and I'm curious if he's just going to say, okay, that's good enough, and leave. I would not blame him, because the glove will give him access to not only the back of the escape, which we know has the mirror, but also the mountain. With that lamp and hook shot. No, he's going to keep going. All right. I'm actually a little surprised here. I didn't think he would stay.
She can do something to escape here.
We'll probably get to see some ice rod kills. Because that's his only weapon other than the bombs.
True, the blue guards do die to ice rod.
Frostbite, meanwhile, doing the same route that Humbug did, checking the Waterfall Ferry and then on to Hobo. Yeah, there you go. See ya, blue guard. You ever notice the blue guards are weak to ice rod, which is also blue, and the red guards are weak to fire rod, which is also red. So what are the green guards weak to?
The green rod, which is from the earth. I don't know. You see, having to use a bomb on that guard because ice rod just freezes them. So okay, there's our first key to Ganon's tower. Now, will we see my favorite strat coming up here? Freezing the green guard to use it on the ball and chain guard. I love that strat. Every time I have ice rod here, I always do that strat.
Well, if your plan is to do Dark Cross afterwards, it may not be the best strat though, because you kind of want him to Death Warp on. But yeah, it is a pretty fun strat. Alright, Humbug gonna take a bunch of heart damage here. Hopefully he doesn't get full healed by this chest though. Okay, we're safe.
No.
And a quick Death Warp on the green guard.
I wish to see would have went to the back of escape sooner just to get that mirror, but okay, we're gonna look at Dark Frost here coming up. Wow, Frostbite is heading to East Death Mountain here.
Yeah, with the mountain on the board, going to front of escape just didn't look very good for Frostbite at all. Especially considering almost all of it's out of logic. Well, I guess like half of it is out of logic.
True. So we're gonna look for a weapon here, hopefully like a sword or a hammer, possibly complete Hera here while he's up the mountain. Just do it all in one trip. Not gonna be there, however. This Humbug is gonna make his way to the back of escape, get that mirror. Wishes he had that a couple minutes ago.
Well, I think he's fine with that, right? Because he didn't double dip the escape, he gets to do Uncle in front of escape at the same time. That's worth one Death Warp.
Yes.
Nothing in Paradox Cave. Very empty.
Okay. Looks like Humbo's gonna follow him back up the mountain here.
Yeah, not a ton of options here in the early game. So we often see similar decisions from runners. Ah, here is when Humbug checks Lumberjack. I don't know why this is a more preferable time to do it though. Like it's kind of the same, right?
They know better than I would.
I mean, he didn't like lose time or anything. It's just if earlier wasn't good enough, why is now good enough? It's weird.
But yeah, East Death Mountain not really giving us anything, so.
Yeah, and Frostbite actually going up to Hera now, which is a little iffy because we actually can't do the boss. We don't have the big key to get to the boss, but you know, with the hookshot we could Hera pot.
It's not Inspector Croc. It's an Inspector Croc. It is not.
All right, not much else to do up here. Just gotta walk into Hera and hope for the best. I'm curious if we'll see him Hera pot if he doesn't get anything on the front. Oh, don't get murdered by Tech-Tikes. Oh, fuck. Gonna take the safer path here. Oh, we got some money. Money's not the worst. We already have that moon pearl, so water walk into Hobo's not, or water walk into Zora's not out of the question. And neither of our runners have done their houlihan yet. Alright, no Hera pot. Hera was not the answer.
Yeah, no big key in hand means that is not in logic, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. So let's see, Frostbite is gonna go to Eastern Palace area.
There we go. So Hospital and Eastern for what, 7 items? Or Agina for 1.
I'd go with the 1, but that's just me. Let me see.
I would have done the 1 like so long ago.
That's probably why I'm out of the tournament already, honestly. But so, okay, let's see. Green Panda is gonna be at Swamp Palace today. Fun. Okay. Of course, it doesn't matter what pendants or what's crystals. We gotta do every single dungeon in the game.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to know in advance though for like where those extra ones are, but it's not imperative.
Also, note there was nothing in Salha's closet.
Yeah, very, very dry seed. We are just a hammer or a glove from Dark World Access, though. Alright, let's see what Eastern has for us today. Okay. With no keys, we can get 4 checks here, and they're all terrible.
At least we have the lamp to make them 1 in logic.
I guess the first 2 aren't that bad. Like if you get like hammer here, then you know you can mirror out and just come back later. No luck today though. We're gonna have to go deep. Humbug following Frostbite's route exactly. East Death Mountain was nothing. Heading over to Hera, where he's also gonna find nothing. Maybe he'll do the Hera pot though and get that 1 extra check.
Nope.
I don't blame him. It's not a very fast thing to do for just 1 check like that. And you know you're gonna come up there later, and it's out of logic. Not surprising. Oh, we're doing dig spot first though.
Yeah, out of logic dig spot here, so we'll see if this is gonna turn up anything.
Yeah, shovel was in Zelda style?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we need a small key for that.
Right.
More money. All the money. That's like our third 300.
Everyone might say, "Oh, wow, that's a lot of money. Zora must have an item." Well, the game doesn't care how much money you have. It doesn't. The logic does not dictate how much money is placed into the seed for Zora. So,
yeah, the game considers you as having infinite rupees at all times. A powder. Okay.
Does nothing.
all the way in Vanilla Vicky. All right, I guess we're going to Agina. Frostbite might go in front of Escape though.
You want to go to the northwest corner of the map, or the southeast corner of the map, or swap, reverse that route. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Zora's in logic. You're right.
Yeah. So terrible checks incoming.
See, seeds like this really, I feel like it validates my decision to be incredibly thorough in the early game. Like, I know I probably lose time overall when I do stuff like that, but I feel like I just don't like last locationing a gain escape. But that's what our runners are going to do. Most seeds, it's just like a minute time save, but here it's going to be ugh. Alright, Frostbite headed to the map chest. This is the only other check in the escape that's in logic for him. He'll continue past this, of course, but he'll know that he didn't make the right decision after opening that and getting arrows. So what are we thinking? Agina or Zora? That's pretty much all we have left. Well, not even pretty much. That is all we have left.
Yeah, one of them has a hammer or a glove. They both have a hammer or a glove.
I hope they go to Zora first, and it's vanilla flippers, because that doesn't unlock anything. Oh, that'd be so terrible though if Zora really did have vanilla flippers and then one of them went to Agina first, because then you just never get the flippers. Oh, here you go. Here we go.
Yes, thank you, Frostbite. Living up to your name, freezing that guard, killing the shaded apology guard. Well, he has the beard, so it's fine.
Well, he did Dark Cross first anyway.
Yeah, that is my. I love that strat.
All right, so he does Front of Escape, gets an out of logic shovel, and I imagine that's what he's going to do first, even though it's out of logic. Oh, no, he's not.
Oh, he's going to Agina, looks like.
I thought he would do the shovel first and then just walk down from there. But I guess with the mirror, he can just do the shovel later with his South Dark World checks. Humbugh also opting for Agina before Zora.
Maybe this is like, I've already been up that area. I don't want to go back again already. I don't know. We'll see.
This is why I was talking about like doing only Hobo earlier, because in that situation right now, you would have not just Zora by itself, but it would be Zora plus Waterfall Fairy, so it like changes your decision making. Yep. Although I guess Agina was the answer, so it didn't actually matter. All right, we have weaponless Mitts Dark World access, everyone's favorite part of the game.
And what do? You go right up the Dark Death Mountain.
Since they both have the mirror, Zora's not really going to be a big problem because they can just mirror over to her from Catfish later. It's just like, even Catfish, it's not something you want to go do real fast.
Yep, both runners making the same play here.
Yeah, Frostbite just a little bit ahead. Yeah, after 23 minutes, our runners have done the exact same things, and Frostbite is like 5 seconds ahead. And they didn't even do them in the same order.
Hey, here's our first checks up here on Dark Death Mountain. We got Super Buddy Cave.
Oh, more money. Okay.
Well,
now I understand.
Now Zora is a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that all the 300s? There's like 4, right? Or is there 5?
Like 4 or 5.
I'm pretty sure we found 4 of them. A nice bow.
Well, key to pod number 2.
Hey, there's the flippers.
And, ooh, Castle Tower 1.
Yeah, you need those. And our required medallion is Bombos.
Still, runners are right behind each other as we're going to go into the Kakariko portal. Probably check the front of Thieves Town, possibly the front of Skullwoods. Oh, just kidding. Humbugg's going to go to Kingston first.
Yeah, not really unusual. I mean, you could do this with Graveyard Ledge, though. I'm not sure how big of a time difference is, because if you do it with Graveyard Ledge, it's a lot of mirror transitions, but here it's a lot of overworld transitions. It's probably about the same.
Ooh, there's Akeda Samaria, the chess game. That does nothing. It's a weapon for blind, maybe, if we can get to him. Yes.
Yeah, no big key yet. Blind is an odd duck in that you don't need his small key to reach him, but you need his small key to reach him, you know? We are getting front of skull from Humbug, though, which Frostbite opted not to do.
Yeah, you know, key sanity, it's not a bad play. You know, you got that small key earlier. You can round to the front pretty.
Yeah, this is 5 in logic checks.
You stout had nothing. There's Quake.
Quack.
Big key to Ice Palace.
Oh, I missed Frostbite's C-shaped house. I think it was a key.
Sure, chat will let us know what that was. Right, chat? Key for
GT key?
GT.
Oh man, that's huge. Holy moly.
Oh, small GT key. Yes, we need those. All of them. One more check here. Skull was for humbugh. Nothing.
Is it not a hard G? Do you not say humbug?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
not sure humbug's nationality. If we can like infer like what language it's
RG. Okay, thank you, Nils.
It is Hanji, okay.
Sorry. Humbug. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna see the Smith chain here. That makes sense. You had the miss, you had the mirror. It's a pretty quick check.
We do have a small key on Bumper Cave. Yeah, see, and then he runs over here for Graveyard Ledge anyway. So it's like, I don't know. I guess maybe King's team could have had like the fire rod or something to make Skullwoods even better. Well, not the fire rod, that would have been terrible. But the Skullwoods big key would have been nice.
This seed is being very stingy.
Well, it's just a matter of time before our runners go to pod with just not enough keys and find all the things.
Yeah, exactly. Except with health, which we're currently very healthy right now. Okay, here is K45.
Hey, it's a sharp thing.
Is it sharp? Because I swing people with that. It doesn't really do that much, but
It's sharp enough.
Sharp enough where you can just dash everywhere and not worry about taking damage. Yes. All right. So we got Stumpy, which gives 10 wooden sticks, which makes sense.
And here goes that shovel check for Frostbite, which I thought he would do earlier, but he's just pairing it with the South Dark World checks. So pod's definitely the thing to watch right now, because we have flippers to get there logically. We have the bow, we got some small keys, a lamp even. But we don't want to go to pod, is the problem. 2 small keys, you cannot do that much of the dungeon, logically. Or actually.
Just have it. Just more money. Is the only thing the seed is giving us is health and money.
Alright, Frostbite headed over to Hype Cave here. But if this doesn't give us something good, we're gonna have to go somewhere less happy after this. Probably pod.
Probably pod.
Maybe if we're real desperate, maybe first chest swamp. Although I kind of doubt that.
Yeah, that's a play and a half. Okay, fire small, compass, harpies. Ugh.
Nothing. Oh, he's saving and quitting though. So, oh yeah, Frostbite hasn't done Skullwoods, so he'll probably save and quit, go to Skullwoods, and then if that's nothing, which we know it is, maybe swim over to Catfish from there. I kind of like that, because then you clear out all the overworld before you commit to going to pod. Where for Humbugh, if he continues on this route after Hype Cave, if he wants to go to East Circle, then it kind of makes more sense to do pod first. It's all luck of the draw, though. Just depends on where this hammer ends up being. Oh, Humbugh doing a check we haven't seen yet. Frostbite did not do Magic Bat when he was here earlier. Not surprising, because this is actually really terrible, but it is in logic.
Yep, the hammer could easily be here. Blue mail is okay, but not what we're looking for.
Well, see, now Humbugh can like eat a turtle and then fly over to Ganon's Tower. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That would be a fun version of the game, though, where different sprites give you special abilities, like perks. What would Diddy Kong's perk be?
You can just
maybe when he dies, What's the other monkey's name? Oh man, I can't remember. No, the girl one.
Oh, Dixie.
Dixie Kong, yeah. Maybe when he dies, Dixie Kong takes his place.
Like, you don't know Diddy Kong or Donkey Kong? Like, alright, anywho, yep, we're kind of tracing each other's footsteps again, so everything's saying go to pod.
Oof. Frostbite, be careful. Murderodactyls are murderous. What ability would the maiden have? Well, she just, like, doesn't have to fight any bosses because when they see how cute she is, they just give up and give her the crystal. Not bad, right? Alright, coming up on a decision moment for both of our runners. Frostbite has just King's Tomb, and then he has to make a call on what to do next.
Oh, he is gonna...
Okay, he forgot King's Tomb. We're going back.
Yeah, he could route in catfish from here as well, so he's probably gonna do that.
We learned red crystals at desert and ice palace according to the tracker. I didn't actually see, but I trust the trackers. It looks like he was ready to go to catfish already. Yeah, so King's Tomb's kind of an afterthought. Humbugh, meanwhile, is going to find nothing here in Hype Cave, and then he doesn't have many options left. The main one just hopping across the water and going into pod. But I mean, he's having already done all the West Dark World. Yeah, going first to Swamp's not the worst thing in the world. It's pretty close, but not the worst. We are going first to Swamp. No. I don't know where we're going.
See, so he did the purple chest, I guess.
Oh, he hasn't done purple chest. Yeah, I'm sorry. Frostbite did it in the other order.
A big angry fish in the dark world is gonna give us ether. That's not Quake. Wait.
Oh, we are doing first chest Swamp. Alright, this is kind of a big play for Humbugh. First chest Swamp is pretty darn slow.
Oh, there's a poor ledge. Yeah, that did not get checked last time these runners were up here. So.
Yeah, neither of them even looked at it. Alright, Flute's kind of big. Flute will get us to the mire area, into desert, etc. Which we do have a big key and fire for.
Zora giving us 1% of our money back. Just to map there in Swamp of Swamp.
Nice. And that Frostbite says that's good enough. Not going to continue on to Pyramid and Pod. We'll see what Frostbite does here. If he'll start with the flipper checks, or if he'll go to Pod first.
Like,
Pod first is the play for Humbugh. So Pod's not great, but it's pretty good. We have the bow and 2 small keys. That gets us 5 logical checks.
Yeah, with the hammer jump, you can check a few more checks in there, and that's okay.
And we could spend a second small key to go to the back, which he'll almost definitely do, which gets him another 3 checks, and can then hammer jump for another 2 after that. So that's, I mean, altogether it's a lot of checks, but 5 in logic.
Meyer, oh, there it is. Quake for Meyer.
Hey, we have that one.
Ooh, there's the fire rod in the mire shed.
Fire rod, real nice. Doesn't do. No, it does. It does do things, but we don't want to do them. Small key, same thing. It does things, but we don't want to do them.
That gets us one more chest in Swamp Palace. Cool.
Yeah, and then the fire rod would get us Mothula, which is out of logic, and one item in the back in logic. Again, Mothula's not too bad. But, you know, it Orvins the big chest a bit more. And also, I hate to mention it, but the fire rod would also get us into Hammerless Ice, for which we have a small key. So fun.
But yeah, that we forgot that Desert Palace big key was early. So Frostbite, you can go ahead and Desert Palace here.
Sorry, Humbug just found the hammer.
Oh, hammer and pod.
Hammer on Bolok's side of pod. Pod was the play after all, it turns out.
Oh, boring.
Yeah, pretty boring. And now he's gonna spend his keys a little differently, right? No, okay, going to the back. I thought maybe he would just spend the key to go to Helma. But you know, you're gonna get more keys later. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, there's at least 2 more in here. There's always vanilla pods as well. Hey, look, boots.
Oh, I'm sorry, we don't have the big key. I'm silly. You're right.
Oh.
Maybe he would have gone to the boss if he had the big key. First spot all. Nice.
Yeah, Frostbite is on the board with that crystal for Desert Palace.
Oh, that's funny. Humbug's he's resetting the room from the south because he's more comfortable doing the hammer jump from this direction. It's actually, you actually have more time to do it when you come from the top, but if you've only done it from the bottom like a million times, it can be kind of awkward. And with a bunch of mire stuff in there. Oh my gosh, we can full clear mire.
Ew.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. Yeah, we don't really have a great equipment set for mire. We could do it. It's just, that's not good.
And Frostbite fighting the most important item in the game, the single arrow.
Yeah, I don't believe Frostbite has the mire bag. There you go. Humbug actually continuing his route here over to Pyramid and Catfish, it looks like. I didn't think he would do this. Especially considering he can't do front of escape yet. Or sorry, front of Agate Tower, I mean. But I guess, yeah, he wants to route in Zora, so he figured this is the best time to do it.
Yeah. Frostbite's gonna go ahead and dip the front of mire here.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate that he's coming here when the big key is available, but double dipping mire is not the end of the world. It is much less bad compared to some other double dips. And without the hammer, like, Frostbite going to pod is just a foregone conclusion, right? Like, it's so far away. Especially having already done Catfish, too. Okay, Humbug getting his flute. That'll be the end of his route here. Oh, you know what? I think you're right, Nobly. I was... When he went to Pyramid and Catfish, you're right, he just didn't have very much left to do. That does make more sense now. Because the Swamp Small Key and the Flute were out of reach already. Alright, well this Flute's going to open up a bunch of stuff for Humbug, because he's going to go straight to the Mire area, get the Swamp Key, get the Fire Rod. See that he can full clear Mire, etc.
That was Frostbite's first battle there in Mire. Not really finding anything else in here though.
Oh, here's Sickhead. Just what I always wanted. Thank you, Sickhead.
Yeah, last chest for Frostbite here in Mire. Oh, just kidding.
He's got two more.
He's got 2 more. I know, I was just testing you. How did I do?
Oh, okay.
Hey, the other bell upgrade.
Straight into Mire? Okay. I mean, he was gonna do Mire, right? Like, that was always gonna happen. It's just, he could have done some overworld first and maybe found a sword or a cape, something. Straight to Mire. I cannot stress enough how incredibly slow this Mire fight is gonna be. And it's not Humbug's fault. He just doesn't have any equipment. Like on this equipment, your options are like throw bombs, fire arrows. I think it's 3 arrows to kill every eye, and do damage boosted fighter sword spins, which I think it's 10 fighter sword spins. So five double spins in order to kill little eyes. He does not have enough hearts to do it with just that.
I mean, Frostbite did find the Cadus Samaria in there. It's not great, but it's protection.
No.
I didn't say it was great.
Oh, Frostbite going to ice. No.
Oh, no.
I mean, it makes sense because, right, because Pod is just so far away. Like, the moment you said the flute is good enough, you're saying Pod will never happen. And now it's just coming back to bite him.
You only have 2 small keys. You don't want to go to Pod, so...
Yeah, Pod is not great of an option. Well, at least his Vitreous fight will be better equipped. Master Sword is a big find for that.
There's always a sword in Frozen Swamp.
Frostbite not hitting the switch first. Okay, I don't know what he's doing now. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he has the Ice Palace big key, so he's fine.
Okay, I don't know why he backtracked. That was weird.
And also, his Vitreous fight will not be a problem with those silver arrows.
I guess maybe he was thinking like, oh right, I should probably hit the switch in case I find the hammer here so I can kill the boss. And then he realized, oh wait, I have all the keys and the Canis Maria. I don't need to do that. That must be what happened, right?
That's probably, yeah. There's 2 more checks here in Dice Palace. Oh, we got a big key to Skull Woods.
That's something. That greatly increases the value of going back to Skull now. Because even though Macula is out of logic, we can full clear the dungeon.
And last check, we have the Sababs. So yeah, I think Frostbite here is going to go to Skull Woods because that's not fully in logic, but it's fully clearable. Strap in, because here comes the Fighter Sword Vitreous.
So each of these Fighter Sword spins hits like half of the eyes twice, but it takes 10 of these hits in order to kill the eyes.
Shot the rest with arrows. Nicely done there.
That wasn't so bad. What was that, like 4 or 5 cycles?
He had to use the blue potion, but that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
you buy it for.
That's what it was there for. I mean, I know it's not going to happen, but how silly would he feel if he goes into Mire Shed here and found 2 swords or something, or silvers or something like that? Just a Fire Rod. Fire Rod would have made Mire a little better, but not that much. Just a little bit better than the cutscene fest and all that. I guess he could have done spooky too. Alright, Frostbite dropping down to his Macula fight, for which he has the Master Sword, but no magic. Good fight. But no progression.
First pendant. Second pendant.
Alright, so where are we going now, Frostbite? What's the play?
Yeah, just... It's gotta be Pod, right?
Well, he's floating away. Oh, I see. He's just re-entering the Dark World. Yeah, this looks like Pod. I think you're right. I don't know if fluting to CAC to do that is actually faster than just going through Skullwoods. It's probably pretty close, though. Aw, so close to that one cycle for Humbug. Alright, we will get to see a new check here from Frostbite, though, because he does have that Master Sword and can open Aga Tower, for which we do have one small key and can get both checks. Hey, another. That's actually pretty nice for Frostbite.
That is really good. That is going to draw him over the pod more and more likely. So
that would get him. He can do one more check while he's in there.
Next chest is another bottle.
Although he may opt to save it for the boss later. Kind of awkward when you mirror on the right side of the pyramid like that, because you have to line up the mirror re-entry.
So Humbug's gonna go ahead and clear out Ice Palace here.
Yeah, nice full clear here. We'll get to see 3 extra checks that we didn't see from Frostbite.
Be happy to see that Master
Sword. That would have been nice for my Vitreous fight. 3? Oh. Wait. Don't ask me to do math nobly, okay? Gosh. Just assume anytime I say a number, it's actually plus or minus 10. Anywhere within 10. If I got close enough, it's good enough.
In part 2 of the Vitreous fight, he wished he had the silver arrows. Okay, so here's one of the checks. Oh, that's a nice vanilla compass.
Frostbite headed down the Bowlock side here. We know that this will result in the hammer. Humbug grabbing his skull big key to facilitate going back there. That's funny, he didn't grab the pot key in that room. He doesn't need it, like he has enough keys. It's just, I don't know very many people who can resist the muscle memory.
And Frostbite getting the hammer, like, why? The Frostbite might just take that key right to hell about here.
No, still no big key.
And he still doesn't have a big key because
I made that mistake earlier. He might save it for the boss though, because like right now he could spend the key to go to Harmless Hellway or Vanilla Big Key, which Humbug didn't do. But since you're so close to being able to do the boss, you might say, I'm gonna save this key rather than get one single out of logic check. Humbug duping some fire rod shots, so we'll have some extras for phase 2. And it makes quick work.
Cole's there giving us a compass, a skull woods, and another crystal on the board for Humbug. Oh, mushroom it.
Yeah, Frostbite ends up spending his key on Harmless Hellwave. Humbug did not have this key to do that, and gets a mushroom for his troubles. That could be worth, I guess. Perhaps.
Yeah, could turn that in right away. We have the powder, don't have to worry about the fake powder, so...
Yeah, he'll do it like immediately, I'm sure.
It's all the keys that he wished he had before he went into Mire.
Alright, so everyone's got some options now. Frostbite can go full clear ice and Mire, and then Swamp, and then Humbug's finishing off Skull and then Swamp. I think Swamp might have something.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there's what, 10 checks in Swamp? We don't have the big keys, so 9.
So Swamp and Skullwoods are a little different than Thieves. So like in Thieves, you want to wait to have the small key before you go to the back, right? So you don't orphan a check. And then Swamp and Skull, you want to wait for the big keys so you can do the dungeon without orphaning a check. But the difference is the small key is logically required for Blind, but the big keys are not logically required for Argus and Mocula. So there's no guarantee that waiting for it is going to actually lead to anything. So while our runners, I'm sure, don't want to orphan the Swamp Dallas big chest, they're gonna.
Yeah.
The compass to this dungeon. Oh, now I can find the boss. Humbug opting for the hammer fight. Not bad. Is it time? Is it swamp time? I think it's swamp time.
It's definitely Swamp time.
I mean, where else are you gonna go? I guess Hammer Pegs and Spike Cave are available.
More one-off locations that you don't want to do.
Did we get the mushroom turn in? We didn't, right?
Nope.
Yeah, I thought he would do it right away. He did not. There's not really any reason to wait for it, because he's already done all the checks in that area, blocking a catfish and all that. If he waits long enough, maybe he'll get to skip it entirely, though. That could happen. Yeah, you can really see the time difference between our runners now, because Frostbite still has to go finish Mire, and then his only option left is Swamp, where Humbugh's already in Swamp. I think otherwise they've done pretty much all the same things. Alright, Humbug making his way into the main lobby of Swamp here. Let's see how much he wants to do left side Swamp. It looks like he really wants to do left side Swamp. We're going straight there. I think in Key Sanity, you know, it's less common for people to try and skip left side Swamp since it's guaranteed to be 2 items. But some people are gambly McGamblersons. Setting up the diver down with a delayed bomb explosion there. He places the bomb and then transitions to Scream while it's mid-explosion. Performs diver down to get underneath the water layer, and the bomb explodes when he retransitions the Scream. Flipping the switch for him. Noise.
Alright, let's take a look at left side Swamp here. Coming up. Will it be worth it today? Maybe?
I mean, even if it's nothing, I think this is probably the best call, right? Like, we're still missing 100 things for Go mode. You don't want to be skipping stuff.
Nope, that was required.
Yeah, Bombas is hard required for entering Turtle Rock.
Yeah, left side Swamp is absolutely required to see. So we can do Turtle Rock without the big key.
That is not the best, but it's something.
Hey, we got 3 small keys in the TR. We can go all the way to Mimic Cave.
Fun. Alright, Frostbite finishes off his last full clearable dungeon. He's got to go to 1 he can't full clear. Swap Alice. What are the other options that he could have done instead of Swamp? Swamp's by far the best thing he could do, but I think all I can think of is Hammer Pegs and Spike Cave.
Yeah,
that might be it.
And there's pod number 4.
Although only number 3 for Humbug, who hasn't been to Castle Tower yet. All right, here comes Swamp Palace for Frostbite. I'm curious if he's going to try and skip left side Swamp. Like I said before, I don't think it's like the more common play because it's Key Sanity. But you know, when you get the hammer that late, you might be thinking, "Oh, I got to make some plays." But if he does do the back first and doesn't find anything, then straight to left side Swamp, I think is going to happen.
Gonna give us a tempered sword.
Hey, you know what they say. Swords can be anywhere in the game, but they're always in Swamp.
That's the rule. I don't make the rules. It's just the rule. Alright, so where does Frostbite go from here? Do we make the
Yeah,
Turtle
right.
Rock way?
I mean, yeah. What else are you gonna do? That's the only thing you got was the bombos, right? Let's see. Oh, he's gonna turn Green Pendant. He could also do Agate Tower. But it's just the checks, not the boss.
Oh, we got a Kia Saha. Mr. Pod.
Okay, that's his fourth one. We are going Spike Cave. Right? He would have gone the other way to go to TR.
Yeah, this has to be a Spike Cave play. Maybe a Hera play in the Spike Cave.
Oh, right. Hera's still available. Although we still don't have keys for it, but yeah, with Hera Pot. Well, thankfully, Frostbite did not try to skip Left Side Swamp. I'm just going to go for there first. Save the 15 seconds or whatever it is from Diver Down. Very clean. Alright, GT Small Key. We could have gotten that really, really early by Hero Potting with no weapon. But it's just a GT Small Key. Who cares? And Frostbite picks up his required Bombos Medallion on Left Side Swamp.
It feels good when there's something required on Left Side Swamp and you just do it right away.
Now you spend the next like hour thinking, oh man, I hope my opponent skipped that. Alright, very, very empty Hera.
I mean, there's still 2 checks in there that we can't get. We'll see if that's going to come into play later. Probably not, though. We'll see.
So does he do Spike Cave here, or does he just continue on over to, no, Spike Cave, yep.
I'm going to say Spike Cave. Just a guess.
I like Spike Cave here before Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock is more checks, obviously, but oh man, how nice would it be if you just had like one more thing for Turtle Rock before you went there?
Imagine if this is the TR big key.
That is a thing. Okay, moving on.
Uh-huh.
Save and quit to Link's house. Where are we going?
This pod play? No?
Nah, you'd go to 5 for that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Pyramid Fairy. Oh.
Oh.
Completely out of logic, Pyramid Fairy into checking 2 checks in Agate Tower. Okay, yeah, no, this is good. I think maybe Pyramid Fairy by itself probably wasn't good enough, but with the Agate Tower checks, this is not bad. So this is significant though for Frostbite, because when he gets the red crystal from Secret Drinking Hera, it will just be Pyramid Fairy by itself versus Turtle Rock. I think that's our 3rd Turtle Rock key. Okay. Just a big key away from being able to kill Trinex. And Frostbite actually heading straight to Turtle Rock here. Fifth pod key for Humbug. Oh, did we get the fourth Turtle Rock key?
I think they had 3.
I thought it was the third. Oh, okay. My bad.
So yeah, they can do every check in here up to Mimic Cave.
Yeah, so that fourth Turtle Rock key, that puts lava chest in logic. This might matter.
Vanilla TR big anyone?
This might really matter. Oh, I hope it doesn't matter. Frostbite's already behind. Come on. Okay, so what happens here is Frostbite does everything except for lava chest as far as he can, right? And if he finds anything good, he just says, okay, I'm done, and leaves. But if he doesn't find anything, then he has to make a call on whether or not to do lava chest, which he could save scum.
Oh. Pod big.
All right, that's a full clear of pod then.
You were kind of hoping it was the TR big here at TR, just so you could not worry about lava chest right now. But we're going to continue on here, check the fire logs.
If he found the TR big, like lava chest just never gets checked. That's just a gone check now. All right, that is the 6th pod key, so 5th for Frostbite. So he'll be able to full clear the dungeon at least. The 6th one isn't necessary; it's just logical. But having a full clearable crystal dungeon he can go do might change his decision-making process, you know? On lava chest, like, is it really worth the time to save scum, that kind of thing. Although, in all likelihood, the lava chest is just 20 rupees, right? It's probably just nothing.
Probably. Peace of mind, priceless. Yeah, we'll see on Humbug's side if that lava chest is gonna have something important today, so I'm gonna hold my breath till then, so let me know when it happens. I might pass out though.
That's a way. It's like, don't open the door. Don't open the door. Okay, we didn't open it. Okay. We're fine. Everything's fine. I cannot count the number of times I have just muscle memoried into that frickin' door.
Oh, yeah.
Chain chomps go oof.
So last check up here on the mountain. Gonna grab just a piece of rock.
Alright, so all we got were some pod keys, which opens up some checks, but not that many. Do we save scum lava chest here? Nope. But it's a big key for Thieves Town, no!
Oh no!
Oh man.
Oh no.
All right, so I mean, as long as if the Thieves Town big key doesn't lock the TR big key, it's probably gonna be fine, right? Because he'll just grab it when he comes back. But oh man, if the TR big key is in the back of Thieves, that's just very unfortunate. I mean, I certainly don't think it was a wrong decision not to waste time doing the save scum. You know, you had a whole dungeon to go do.
Exactly. Yeah, it's fine.
It's just unfortunate that it was progression after all. TR big could be in GT, yeah. Which would, you know, that would be the lava chest locks the big key. Maybe we'll just find the TR big key here in pod. It could happen, right? It's possible. Lava chest was the Thieves Town big key.
So really, the only big keys we're mentioning is Eastern Palace and DR and GT. So yeah, not many big keys left, and Swamp. We don't have Swamp. So
We don't want Swamp. Get out of here, Swamp. Nobody likes you.
check the big chest here right away. Big chest is gonna have a small key to go to the second castle tower as well.
Hey, we need that. That's good. Although both runners have already checked the items in Castle Tower, so there's pretty much no reason to go there until after you kill Agatu and just mirror right before Ganon. But it's one thing we're not going to have to look for in GT at least.
Hey, we still haven't seen the mushroom yet either.
Yeah, Frostbite picking up the mushroom. Humbugh picking up the mushroom that Frostbite had gotten so long ago when he was here to get his hammer.
It was so long ago, I forgot we hadn't checked.
Yeah, I'm curious if he made a conscious decision to not go check it, or if he just like, you know, was tunnel visioning the crystals instead. There's some outs for Frostbite, though. Lana Bean brings up a good point that the fourth TR key, which gave us the Thieves Town Big, was locked behind Pyramid Fairy, which was locked behind the Hera Big, which we haven't seen yet. So it is possible for something similar to Frostbite finds the Hera Big and then goes to Hera and finds not only the eventual Turtle Rock small key, but maybe something else in the big chest. Like GT Big in the big chest of Hera would be huge, right?
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, we get a big key on helmet. It's...
TR Big? Okay. That's not good.
So, to fix the comms missing issue, we are going to restart the stream. So we'll be back in a few seconds, and then I hope you can hear comms again.